Hey, memers. I diverted. No, that's not the word. I'm going to say it anyway. I didn't say my usual intro because this isn't a gaming video. This is a memeing video. And you saw the title. I don't even know what the title is at this point, but I'm going to be going over the ranks of meme culture. Now, whenever I mention meme culture to my dad, he goes,
"It can't be meme culture, so I think not a meme."
And I go, okay, and he goes, and that's it. That's the extent of the conversation. Anywho, let's just jump into it. Okay, so I have created 9 ranks. They are Soyboy, Normie, Basic, Mediocre, Expert, Professor, Connoisseur, Meme Master, and Level 100 Godfather. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Soyboy, Normie, Basic, Mediocre, Expert, Professor, Connoisseur, Meme Master, Level... It is 9. Well, I don't know. Anyway, let's start with the lowest of the rank, the Soyboy. Alright, if you're a Soyboy, you should be ashamed of yourself. And yes, females of the species can also be Soyboys. Just the way it is, so sorry. But to be a Soyboy, you just have to do nothing. If you know nothing of meme culture, it's just nothing. There's just nothing. You do nothing. You literally do nothing. Then you're a Soyboy. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're not a Soyboy. So, well done. Anyway, normies. All right, let's talk about normies then. To be a normie, there's 2 requirements to be a normie. Just 2. It's that simple. You just need to know someone who's at least mediocre rank and use Instagram. That's literally it. And if you don't do either of those, then that's basically everyone. I mean, I'm struggling to think of someone who's a Soyboy at this point. Well, actually, because if they know me, then they're not a Soyboy. So, yeah, that is how it works. Alright, cool. Yeah, okay, the next one's Basic, because we all know that basic beach, don't we? And to that, you just have to, you need to follow a meme account, right? But the twist is, this meme account has to have over 1 million followers, because we all know that meme accounts that have over 1 million followers only post the most original and the best content. Anyway, they also need to quote 2016 memes in regular conversation, thinking they're all hip and edgy, by people who still say 21. Just stop. It's so basic. It's awful. And they also need to have Snapchat because, you know, it's just basic. It's basic. It's so basic. A mediocre rank. I'm expecting most people who are watching this to be mediocre rank. You need to use Reddit. You need to be subscribed to PewDiePie. You need to be at least up to date with current memes. You need to have a folder full of memes on your phone. Most people that are watching this are going to be mediocre rank. And to be honest, there's no shame in being a mediocre rank, you know, like, stay away from the people if you can, but most people that are mediocre rank, that's alright, it's alright. Anyway, next rank, Expert rank. Whoa. Expert, okay. For that, you need to do all of the mediocre rank requirements. Up until this point, you could mix and match, really. Well, no, you couldn't, you had to do at least all of them, but to be an expert, you have to do the mediocre rank. So, you know, that's relatively important to do. You need to have a folder for meme templates, not just memes. So, that's important. You need to post to Reddit somewhat regularly. Like, maybe once every few weeks, maybe once a week. You're not, like, daily posting. You're not got that much karma. You're just there. You need to have a high level of irony. Like, my level of irony is so high that people don't even realise I'm being ironic. That was physical pain. You also need to have any meme account. This can be any meme account, can be Reddit, can be YouTube, can be Instagram, doesn't matter what, but they have to have posted at least one meme that you have made. For me, it's Mediocre Memes or Edgy Veggie Memes V2. I think they're currently called Mediocre Meme Dealer, which is, I like that name. And also in Mediocre, right? Yeah, it's clever. But yeah, they post a lot of memes I make because they're funny. There was this one meme I saw, I'll see if I can put it on the screen now. But basically, it's, let's see if I can remember it. I forgot, I'll just put it back in there. Anyway, next rank. This is my rank. I'm proud to be this rank. This is a good rank. This is Professor. You need to do all of the expert rank requirements, which means that you also need to do all of the mediocre rank requirements, and it just kind of builds up from there. But apart from that, you also need to be unfairly banned from at least one subreddit, because that's just part of the growth of being a person, you know? The ban can be a perma ban, it can be a temporary ban. Either way, it's still an unfair ban. Take it as you will. You need to have had any meme account post at least 5 memes that you've made. I don't know how many mediocre memes has posted. It's probably something like 20. I don't know. Like, I send him a lot of memes and he posts almost all of them. Alright, so yeah, that's why the account's actually so good. I'm the shadow dealer. You need to have multiple inside jokes between anyone. It can be anyone, but they have to be around meme culture. I have plenty of those with everyone. Some people don't even know it's about meme culture. That's how inversed I am. I need to quote memes on the daily. Just the amount of memes that I quote on the daily it's absurd. There's so many. It's more than you think. And the next rank is Connoisseur. If you're a connoisseur, you need to be proud of being a connoisseur, because actually I think I only know one person who's an actual meme connoisseur, but whatever, and that's mediocre memes, but whatever. Anywho, you need to do all of the professor rank requirements, which also means you have to do all of the expert and all the mediocre rank requirements. It builds, you know, as I said. You need to own a meme account. It can be any social media. It has to have at least 1,000 followers. If it's on Instagram, if it's Reddit, it has to be like highly trafficked. You need to post a lot on everything. And you need to, if it's on YouTube, for example, it has to be at least 50,000 subscribers for it to count, you know. So, yeah, that's fairly important. You need to know very niche memes, very memes that most people look at and go, "What? I don't understand." You know, those kind of memes. And you need to know memes from loads of specific subgenres, really specific subgenres, like I don't know, Avatar. Who knows Avatar? No one knows Avatar. Anyway, meme master. You need to do all of the connoisseur rank requirements. You also need to have been featured on either Billyyy or Yai. It's very difficult to be a meme master. It's just difficult, you know. You have to do it. You also need to own at least one item from merch from a meme YouTuber, or a YouTuber that's at least connoisseur rank. I'll say that. So, I do have Billyyy merch, but I don't do all of the connoisseur things, and I don't do the rest of these. So, you also need to be a moderator of at least one meme subreddit, which that might throw a lot of people off, like Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast has done everything up to this point, but he can't go past Connoisseur because there is a Mr. Beast subreddit. He's not a moderator of it, so we can't go past. Such a shame, but that's the way of the world, I'm afraid. Level 100 Godfather. It's great. Okay, for this one you need to do all of the meme master rank requirements. English. You don't need to be English for that, because PewDiePie is not English, but whatever. You need to have been a strong part of at least one popular meme. Let's just go with the PewDiePie example for whatever. He's been on so many memes. He's been a part of so many memes. He has been a meme. You need to make at least one diss track ironically. It can be big, it can be small, it can be big lasagna, it can be congratulations. You know, it's big, you know? Doesn't have to be big though, but we're following the PewDiePie chain because he's a level 100 Godfather, if you didn't know. It has to be ironic though. If you don't make the diss track ironically, if you're genuinely making diss tracks, shame on you, honestly. Like, what are you doing with your life? Don't you have better things to do? Jesus. You need to be recognizable in meme culture. Again, PewDiePie, but also figures like the white blinking guy, the white guy blinking. he's recognisable. You just show that picture, you go, oh, that's white guy blinking guy. My dad knows that meme. Actually, he doesn't know quite a lot of memes, to be honest. So that's a bad example, but whatever. Frick does that say? Can't freaking read. You also need to have a subreddit completely dedicated to you or memes about you, or memes you're a part of, or stuff like that. That's just how it is. It has to be like that. You need to earn at least a little bit of money from memes, like Grande making memes to get some money. You could do like advertising on your meme account, get you money. Any of that, you know? I'm really hot in this jumper, by the way. It's so hot, I'm sweating. Let's go back to me, because on my channel I talk about me, because that's what I do. I am a professor of memes. That is a title that I have given to myself. Well, I wrote this before I really took into consideration what I was, and then I looked at it. Professor of memes, that's me, and awesome. So, the reason let's have a look at this. Do all expert rank requirements. Yeah, I do all of that at least. Okay. Be unfairly banned from any subreddit. I was banned from r/dark because apparently I posted a spoiler to Series 3. I would like to point out that at the time of posting that meme, I had not finished Series 3. So therefore it could not have been a spoiler. The meme I posted was this one. Now, if I were to tell you that throughout Series 1, they don't even address the fact that he only has one eye. They do not address it at all, they do not mention it, they do not point it out. So I was left to assume that the actor only had one eye, and that was the only reason why. Then, in Series 2, they do address it, or briefly. He's in a car, and someone turns to him and says, "Sir, what happened to your eye?" And he goes, "Well, you can't tell anyone, but last summer," and then they almost hit someone in the road and like swerve the car, and they change the subject and never address it again. Now, I've finished watching Series 3 now, and they reference it again. In the final episode of Series 3, they do bring up the eye and they go, "Oh, what happened to your eye?" And then there's a power cut, and then they don't address it again after that. It was exactly the same gag from Series 2. I posted that meme having not seen that scene at all. I posted it based on the Series 2 gag. And apparently, it was a spoiler for Series 3. And I got banned for 14 days. And now I'm thinking of so many dark memes, but I can't post them because I got banned. Stupid moderators. It's stupid. Anyway, that's, yeah, see? It's a part of growth, you know? It swings and roundabouts. I can be a professor because of that. Again, we've addressed the mediocre memes thing. Yeah, I'm a meme dealer, I suppose. Multiple inside jokes that revolve around memes. Looking at you, the person who I'm talking about is like, because they know. Quote memes on the daily. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. No, I do, and it annoys my family. So yeah, okay, cool. Like, yeah, sorry, but that's Gen Z. That's what we do. We post weird memes like this. I don't know, but I'm just gonna Google. I don't know what I just put on the screen, but I'm going to Google weird memes and then just put the first one. Thanks for watching this video. It was really good. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually don't hope you enjoyed it. I don't give a frick. As I said, my level of art. Oh, I need to take this off. This is so hot. Just realised I have no clue what's going on with my hair. Hold on. Yeah. I like freaking Alex Rider from the Netflix. Is it Netflix or Prime? Something like that. Anyway. How do I end the video? I need to make it very clear that this video was made purely out of irony, because that's what I do. Still hurts though. Bye. That was great timing.